Right then, it's been 4.5 years since I last made one of these video diaries. It's been that long since I last did fieldwork, and as you can see, I'm once again standing in a canyon. Not in Iceland this time, this is New Zealand. You can probably tell everything is upside down. But yeah, so I'm here for 2 weeks with Dimitri.
Hello.
And we're doing a combination of fieldwork looking at well, right here we're doing some laser scanning. Dimitri's been coming to this site and lots of other sites around here for 10 years or so, and this is one of those sites. If you can see in the distance all the way over there, we've got a laser scanner set up, and that is currently scanning the gravel bar and also scanning these cliffs, which are enormous and really highly erodible. It's really soft material. You can just see down there, there's a relatively recent cliff collapse undercutting, which is fun. So we're doing lots of scanning with that, and we're also going to be looking at some nick points, some waterfalls in this general area. This is the Rongatiki River in New Zealand. It's 11 o'clock on day 3, and we're back on the Rongatiki. We're in a slightly different, moved about 20 kilometers downstream. Up there is the village of Mangawika, and up here is a big, really interesting cliff erosion site which Dimitri is currently scanning with a laser scanner, which hopefully you can see through the trees. I'd also thought I'd show off our other toy, which is this Mavic Pro drone, which is really nice. It's really small, and we've been using it to collect imagery of the cliffs and also the river to hopefully do some structures from motion. It's kind of quite a fashionable new piece of kit, which yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite small, works really well. So I've been getting to grips with that. I didn't make a video diary yesterday, mostly because we spent the entire time dodging showers. We're kind of doing the same. It's pretty cloudy at the moment. Started off with beautiful sunshine. It's now pretty grey. Yeah, so it's been going well. Found some really nice waterfalls and nick points yesterday. Just on when it was pouring rain, we went for a drive around the field area. So hopefully we're going to come back, and hopefully if the weather clears up this afternoon or tomorrow, we can go back and use the scanner and drone to collect some nice imagery of those.
We can do this. Once you have prepared this, you confirm and you take off. Next. To stop execution, switch to other flight mode. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. But you need maybe to
This is how we do laser scanning in the rain. Just trying to keep the sensor dry and the mirror dry so we don't have any issues. And unfortunately, this is the only way to do it. So it's now about 2:30 on, no, 2 o'clock on day 3, and the heavens have absolutely opened. And so we had to stop because the laser scanner and the drone don't particularly work. But it's absolutely fascinating because we've got some huge amounts of water pouring down off the cliffs, and we've just seen some huge rock falls from up here. Really, really noisy. It sounds like thunder. So this rock on the cliffs is really, really soft. There's a piece of bedrock. Oh, there's a rock fall. Not a very good one. See this stuff down here? Really, really soft. So it just erodes really quickly. So there's this huge amount of water coming down from the sky. It's absolutely fascinating to see the waterfalls and the rock falls in progress. Okay, hey guys. It's the evening of, I think, day 5. We're back on the Rongitiki River, surveying another of Dimitri's old survey sites. This one's really interesting because behind me here on the cliff there was a really large rockfall in about 2010. It's put a huge amount of material, which you can see. Some of it is still left. A lot has been removed by the river during floods. So yeah, we're basically resurveying one of this site to see how it's changed since the rockfall event. Earlier on today, we were collecting we found some really nice nick points or waterfalls around this area. And we managed to collect some really nice surveys using a really small drone, which I think I showed you earlier. This worked really, really well, and we're getting much better at flying some drones. So I'm probably going to put in the video diary as the next clip lots of footage of drones flying around. So I make no apology for that. You can enjoy it and just enjoy the scenery. So I better go and help Dimitri finish the scan. So I'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, it's the afternoon of day 8. Yeah, I don't know. We are now in the South Island of New Zealand. We drove down to Wellington from the Rongitiki last night, well, yesterday afternoon, and we flew to Christchurch last night. And we've now come to Arthur's Pass. This is the Otira Gorge behind me. Hopefully you can see it. This is another one of Dimitri's survey sites. It's quite interesting. It's a gorge. It's a really steep river. You can see there's lots of sediment in the river. This is right in the heart of the Southern Alps. There's lots of rainfall, lots of erosion, really steep landscapes. So doing more surveying, should a bit more of the river. That's the end of my trip. Just stopped off in Sydney for a day on my way home. Landed last night, take off again first thing tomorrow morning. I realised I didn't actually spend much time talking about my own research on this trip. I did most of my filming when I was with Dimitri doing his laser scanning. That's partly because once you set the laser scanning going, you then have quite a lot of time to sit around and just make videos. So hopefully I might do some narration to actually explain what I was doing in the waterfalls in the area. But at the moment, I'm going to go enjoy some of Australia.